We're going to do that. Don't save. Yeah, I think Twitch chat must be completely broken because usually by now there's a bunch of people coming in and saying, "Oh, what are we going to do? What's going on?" Oh yeah, somebody's auto-hosting me, but apparently no chat is visible here.
Can I request something?
You could request something. Do you have a request? I was going to...
I want you to make...
You want me to make? You gotta sit closer and you gotta be visible. You can't be sneaking around.
Truck.
Space food truck?
Yeah.
A space food truck.
Yes.
I don't actually have any truck parts here, so I might have to improvise a little. So let me think about how to do a space food truck. I think this might be a good start. Actually, you know, for a space food truck, you want to have something like this. Okay, let's actually... Don't save. Space food truck. What can we have that would look like a space food truck? I mean, the obvious thing is the cupola module, and then we'll have something like to extend the front of it. We're going to make it nice and boxy here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you mean, yeah? Of course you are. No, I don't want to do that. I kind of wanted to do a reindeer thing. Space food truck? We'll do a space... Do you know what the space food truck actually looks like? Now I have to go to Google and find out. Let's go to space food truck. Space food truck. Do we have images? I want to see what the actual space food truck looks like. It looks like that. Is there any pictures of it from the outside? Yeah, all I'm seeing is a bunch of people hosting me, but actually no chat. So if I'm ignoring you, that is because chat is simply not working. I am not receiving any love. I'm going to say hello in the channel anyway. Hello! Hello! Space food truck, darn it. That's...
Maybe not a space food truck.
No, I think that's a good plan. But I just need to somehow figure out how to build the interior, and that means that I got to think about all the parts that I have available to me. We have some robotic parts. Oh, we have some weapons as well, and freight. Oh, look, actually, we do have, like, some containers. Oh, look, we actually have food truck container bits.
Whoa,
So, yeah. Oh, there, now it's working. KSI container 0.25, 0.375. So actually, yeah, that's what I want to do, is I want to build it kind of asymmetric here. So I'm going to have it on one side, but not on the other. That's kind of roughly right. Okay, and then we'll do two of these. This is the post-Christmas things happening stream. Shipping container for... Oh, yeah, we should do different... We'll build it out of shipping containers. That's what we'll do, right? And that... Oh, can I change the texture on this? Change name tag to food. I don't see food written on it anywhere. Do you?
Oh.
What are you doing with that duct tape?
Oh, duct tape challenge.
No, we're not doing that today.
I know. But I can do it somewhere else.
That is rather too small.
Rather too small?
Yes. I kind of like these weird container looks. So you know what I'm going to do is take this red one, attach it on... Oh, wait a second. They're all different colors. I thought they would be different colors. Yeah, there we go. Take that one. Ah, I can change the textures. Previous texture. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. Forget that. 0.375. And then I'll just change the texture to something different. Yeah, that's more like it. Okay, so we get something that looks like it's thrown together, right? Oh, crap. No, come back. Come back. That is not Sky. That is Orion. Don't you know your manlies? Come on, seriously. Okay, so we're going to need to have something here, like a big... we'll have some air intakes and stuff here, right?
I know what it's going to be. It's going to be like a sidecar for a motorcycle.
You think so?
Yeah.
So I'm going to use some structural parts here. What I'm going to do is invert it. Ooh, I like the look of that, the interstage. But it's the wrong shape. I'm just making something that looks cosmetically good. May not be objectively good, but we're going to work with it. That's 3 ways. Do we have the 4-way one? 4-way. Oh yeah, you know what? I'm going to extend this backwards actually. That's what I'm going to do. So we're just going to add some extra hardware in this space. Oh, you know what? We need to have the burger bun. Oh, we can totally have the burger parts.
Burger bun. That's awesome.
Yeah, we can make it look like an actual food truck thing. But first of all, I need to extend some love backwards there. So we're going to do that. And the burger, the bun top. Oh yeah, we'll totally have like a burger bun on the we'll have a burger bun sitting on top because it's a burger place.
Oh, can you put it on the bottom?
What?
Can you put it on the bottom?
We could have another one on the bottom. Look. Oh wait, they don't have.
Aw.
What the heck? Why don't you have that? You have a. Why do they have an attach node there but not there? That is just ridiculous. Well, I shall have to deal with that. We're going to make it look like it. We're building a space food truck, obviously. Can't you tell? It should be the most truckiest food thing. Actually, maybe we should just have like a full burger in here, right?
Oh, yeah.
The buns are actually technically control things. Where do we go? Freight, colonization, but where are the rest of the burger buns? Pitch bomb. No, we're not going to be throwing those around.
Pitch bomb.
Yeah, we're not doing that. We could have weapons attached to it. We could absolutely have weapons of all sorts.
Ooh, I know.
Oh, you know? You know?
Put a wing in the middle.
Oh, look, we can have the tomato. Where's the burger, though? Engines are the ketchup bottle. Oh, yeah, we can have the ketchup bottle engines on the back of this thing.
Ah! That's cool.
Yes! We're going to make it totally themed to the correct thing. Kynes tomato ketchup. We might have more of those, actually. I don't know what my thrust to mass ratio... It says 0.89 or whatever. I like how it says radioactive as well. Does this have any fuel on it? I should probably fill this. Metallic ore is what these things contain. Disable warehouse. Enable warehouse. No, that's just for the container from the colonization thing. We're definitely going to need some fuel in there somehow. But I don't know where the fuel is. We've got that does look the part, I gotta say. Oh, fuel tanks, burger meat, and burger bun bottom. There we go. So we'll do that. There, you see that? And then the burger bun bottom. What do these things contain? That contains oxidizer and liquid fuel, and that they both contain liquid fuel and oxidizer. So we're definitely going with the space food truck theme here, right?
It looks awesome.
It is looking pretty special, in the right kind of way of special.
Wow.
So you want, yeah, space food truck. So we got to do that. We got to have a burger attached, and then we need to have all the other components. We need the tomato, which is pronounced tomato. Let's be clear, not tomato, because that somebody says tomato and they're wrong. They're weird.
Well, you know what they're saying.
I know what they're saying, but that doesn't make them right. Just because I know when you're saying stuff correctly doesn't mean that you shouldn't practice to say it better.
I'm like,
You mean...
It looks like there's really no difference.
I think there is some serious difference here.
Tomato.
Okay, we're still
Tomatoes
suffering
are
from
nice.
low thrust to mass ratio, so I need to put some more stuff in this. We might actually need some of these attached to the side. That's what I'm going to see if I can do, right? We're going to attach some onto the edges here to give extra... Oh, you know what? We could do robotic parts. We could have these rotors. Yes, do one there. This is, of course, going to be horrible to control because I don't have symmetry turned on correctly. But that's fine.
This looks awesome. Just how I imagined it.
Yes. What I really need is I'm going to need a ton of reaction wheels hidden somewhere. I think that looks pretty special if you ask me.
You have to save that.
Well, we're still figuring out how to say what we're saving here, right?
Okay. Chat's working.
How about I just put, a bunch of reaction control thrusters all over the place. Oh yeah, actually, we could put slices of tomato everywhere. Yeah, maybe I should do that. Add tomato slices. No, that one doesn't make sense there, but we'll put tomato slices in here, right? Tomato.
You're building a burger.
Building a burger, building a better burger, building the best burger. And actually, I can just grab that. Grab that. There, look. Okay, so that's going to give me thrust to mass ratio of 1.03, 1.34. Excellent. Of course, this thing is going to have a center of mass offset, but we can figure our way around that. I don't know where the pickles is. Oh, is that a pickle? No, that's not a pickle. That's a Russian rocket there. I thought there would be pickles somewhere, but clearly I am not paying attention to where the pickles are. And that might get me in. Oh, onion! Onion adds monopropellant. Damn, we need to have some onion in this. There we go. Up here. Onion. Nice. Now, where's the lettuce? Lettuce is maybe under aerodynamics. Because, you know, we all know that lettuce is very aerodynamic. Lettuce is the king of air. Oh, cheese. That's the electric charge. Good to know that we have that. Gotta make sure we put the cheese in, right? Now, do we put the cheese on top of that, or do we put it under that? Where do you put the cheese in the burger? For
Maybe we should put some on the bottom, because everything's on top of the burger. I think we should put the cheese on the...
Wow.
On the
That
burger,
is...
And the onion below the burger.
Yeah, let's... Oh, pickles. Generator. Always active. Yeah, pickles have to go on. Of course, if you're doing this right, you have to have the pickles underneath the cheese so that the cheese melts over them. There we go. There must be lettuce somewhere. I'm sure there was lettuce somewhere, but I cannot for the... Lettuce! More electric charge. Yes, there. The lettuce does have to go on top of the cheese, though. There we go.
Wow.
That's good. Cheese goes on the meat, you barbarian. God, you... Guys, you have some opinions? I'll do that. I'll swap things over. I understand that some people like the meat on the cheese and vice versa, but some people...
We want to make it look like a real burger, so they think we're good at making burgers at this space food truck.
Yeah, let's take a look, see where our center of thrust is versus our center of mass. Our center of mass is not quite lined up, but you know what I could do is grab this all-important burger and put it, move it until this thing lines up. We do actually need to have some mass over on the other side. The other thing we should do, right, so that's going to advertise that we are selling these magnificent wares. I am going to put on...
We need a window.
We need a window? We do. We need a window on the side to sell this.
Yes.
This will be our assistant navigation system.
A docking.
A docking? Oh.
Something like that. Maybe. Because,
Actually, I'm going to take these off.
I don't know.
Because you don't know.
Yeah, but docking would look cool.
Can you be scientific on this, Orion?
I don't know.
Well, I think we're going to have something on this. Thrust multiplate. Oh, Luna payload base. We could have something. Where could I saw this part earlier and now it has disappeared. It has disappeared while I was not looking.
Wait, are the ketchup
the ketchup engines are rockets.
Okay. Are they like...
We need to have landing gear as well, right? And we do actually need some wings on this thing. Now I think about it, we absolutely need some wings. But I need to put some more mass here to kind of keep the whole thing balanced. So actually, I guess what I could do is put one of these containers. Oh yeah, we could do the... we could do the thing that they have on a lot of food trucks and have the generators attached to the front. Look, that almost looks like hot dogs there, doesn't it?
Wow.
Doesn't that look great?
Or it looks like the oil.
It looks like oil.
Yeah. Or it looks like something that like...
We're going to need to have air intakes for our...
burger grease, kinda.
Yeah. I need to have an air intake on top just to run the ventilation system. So it just looks the part.
Also.
Yeah, this is looking pretty cool, I gotta say. I'm starting to feel the love for this space food truck. I mean, I already felt the love for Space Food Truck as a great card game thing. Move this back. We gotta start calling this Space Food Truck. Truck. This is gonna be completely unflyable, let's say that. Let's just make that clear up front. What I'm gonna do is put a whole bunch of reaction control thrusters like everywhere, right? Because we're going to need a lot of reaction control here.
It's very heavy.
It is very heavy. So I'm just going to duplicate that here. These will provide necessary torque in the vertical axis. I mean, I could put wings on it, but then it wouldn't really be a space food truck. It would be a, an air food truck. We all know that food cooked in the air rather than space is completely different. It loses that magical quality that makes it space food. This might help with vertical landing.
Commercials. I'll go make the commercials.
We don't need to make the commercial just yet, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I think what I need to do is move these forwards as far as they'll go. Where's the center of actually? Center of mass is there, so we'll line that up with it. And again. Slide this forwards. Backwards. Wait, this looks suspicious that this is... Oh, it is actually kind of lined up on both sides. Ah, okay. So maybe we'll add some more torque here and there. We do need to add some action groups here. Action groups to fire these engines. So this will be action group 1, toggle engine. Toggle engine. And group 2 will be these engines. Toggle engine. Toggle engine. That's looking great. And we'll need some controls for this here. So the IR group, let's just check that they rotate in the same direction. Oh, reset. Yeah, see, they go in the opposite direction. So what I need to do is... what's the invert button? Open, close presets. Invert. I forget how to do this. That's a preset position. I want to invert the rotation of this thing. You know what? What we can do is put key 9 and 0 here. 9 and 0, right? And then we drag or put it in a different group. How do I create a new group? Show hide it. Oh, advanced servo parameters. No. I'm forgetting how to create a new group. Create a new group. Create a new... Oh, add group. It's hidden at the bottom there. Add group. There we go. And the keys will be 0 and 9. And then I can just grab this and drag it down here. I said drag it down here. There we go. So now, when we control these groups, they should go in turn together. Because they'll go in the opposite direction. Brilliant. Okay. Is the back door open?
No.
Okay. That's looking good. Now, we do need the serving window on the side, right? Traditionally, you would have it on this side here. So, what do we have as a serving window? Colonization does not have very much in the way of options here, does it? Well, you know what? We actually need a little shelf. That's the first thing. And you know, what we can do is use like procedural control surfaces and things like that, right? Procedural control surface, procedural wing. We'll put a procedural wing there, and that will be like the shelf where we serve everything. Length will be super, super short and super, super thin. There, you see, it looks like a little shelf there.
That actually looks really good.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it, huh? So that's that. The other thing we could do, since we don't appear to have a window, I don't really have anything that would... I can't really change this. I've attached too many things to this. This is where I find out that, like, there's a texture in here that has a... No, none of these textures matter. Let's do that. This is where I find out that I've left all the parts on that give me windows. So I don't know what I'll put on as a window there. I could probably take the general section. Are there any windows here? Nobody's added any windows. I can use solar panels. That would be one option. That could look like a window if necessary. There's fuel cells. There's solar arrays. Nope. I'm definitely going to have to go for the window. Yeah, I could do that, but that would add mass and therefore cause mass offsets and things like that. So I'm going to go for this. This is going to be the serving window. So we'll just do that there. See that? Look at that. So you can imagine that's just a window where we serve our delicious fried food.
I think you should put the tray a little up.
You think?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to put wings on the back. That's the next thing we're going to do here. Because we're going to need... Oh, bacon! Bacon! Oh, definitely we need bacon winglets. I'll put some bacon here. That's a good start. Yeah, definitely add some more bacon here. Oh yeah, we can do that. The bacon blast protectors. How about that?
Wow.
Yeah, that protects people from... Look at all the bacon here. Magnificent. That's magnificent. Okay, we're going to need to put some wheels down as well. So, or landing gear. Landing gear of some sort. I think I'm going to go with the wheels though. Small landing gear. Small landing gear. Oh crap.
Oh, it happened.
I accidentally pulled this thing out. Go away. At least I only took a copy of something. I did it again! I keep meaning to copy the wheels, but I copy the entire rocket instead. There we go. And finally, some... We'll need more at the back, actually. Because there's a lot more weight to support at the back. So here's the thing, we don't actually have enough thrust to lift off vertically, so I'm just going to fake it.
Turn off gravity.
I could turn off gravity. That might be the way to go. But I do want to have wings. Definitely want to have some wings here. The only thing is... Okay, so I need to... We'll do that, right? One of these, and then pick that. Length is a little longer. Width at the tip gets a little narrower. Offset pushes things backwards because we want to have things that look cool.
Whoa, that looked great.
Doesn't it look great?
Yes.
It looks totally unrealistic. Let's reduce that just a bit. The only problem is that this is just lifting at the back, so it's not actually particularly useful in terms of wing lift. I'm going to attach this here. Look at that. Oh yeah. Then we'll need some like vertical stabilizers and everything here. No, I don't think... Actually, do I have tweak scale installed? I could scale this down 50%. That might be just a little too little. I like that. That's a good one. So I'm going to take that and copy it over onto the other side. Look at this. Oh, isn't this magnificent looking? This is fantastic. This, of course, is never gonna fly. You need to what?
Read some comments.
What do you mean some comment? Read some comments?
Over there!
I can't read the comments. I'm building a spaceship right now.
Well, can you take a break?
No, I'm building things.
Oh, once you're done.
Just, you read some comments out.
Okay.
But don't read out the bad ones. I think what I'm gonna do... Oh, Gus, listen to that noise there. I'm gonna throw some winglets on the front here to provide some control authority. And I'm gonna symmetry-ize them.
Okay, lol. This looks like something straight out of Spaceballs. If only
It is straight out of
eat
Spaceballs.
kosher salt.
Kosher
Does
salt.
that mean I eat kosher food?
Only partly. It's kosher.
Kosher, okay. Ctrl C, Ctrl V.
Control C, Control V. That's telling them to do Control C and Control V. Let's try flying this thing. Let's do this. Launch.
At least
Someone is reading our comments.
It's Orion, not Sky. Hello, all.
It needs stall gates, apparently.
That's
What are stall gates?
I don't know. Sky's here, it's just that she's sleeping.
You know what I realised is we don't really have any pitch control at the back, so I'm going to need to revert flight to the spaceplane hangar. I added plenty of special sauce. It's called hydrazine. The wonderful thing about hydrazine is it has a real kick to it. I'm definitely going to need to add some more wings here. Oh, that might be... Oh, I kind of like the idea of this. Hold on. No, I'm going to do this.
Human M says this plane, XD.
XD means they're laughing. It's not a plane. It's a space food truck.
It looks like a kind of... It looks so cool. I did not expect this to happen. How does to look like it?
The wonderful thing about Tiggers is Tiggers are a wonderful thing. The windows need the lift up awning. It's true. Well, we haven't quite got to that yet. Let's see if we can just make it fly at this point. Boy, this is fabulous. Listen to those sound effects.
Okay, I'll rate up some comments. Wait, before you do this,
okay, we're having some trouble getting lift here. Oh, yes!
Oh, you got it on! Woo! Yay!
I totally did not expect that to work. What? No, I'm rolling deliberately. Oh, what happened? We've run out of fuel.
Whoa, wait, really?
Yes.
No!
Apparently, burning ketchup is quite expensive. So now...
instead, then.
Oh, no. Look at that bacon there.
The sound effects sound a bit rude. That's what Voyager...
now we're completely out.
16 says.
Yes. Oh, we get no pitch
Ketchup
authority.
bottle's empty! That's what he said. The power of ketchup farts.
Hey, look! Part of the business survived. I like how these bits survived, but the rest... Technically... Oh, I thought that would...
Listen to their comments! They say we need more ketchup.
We do need more ketchup. But actually, I think what we really need is we need more pitch authority at the front. Oh, I should have turned on the reaction control. You know what we really need? Is we need infinite propellant. That's just the only way that I can make this work. Let's do this again. Launch. Yes, you know what? Explicit style. Stall fences do improve lift characteristics by preventing a stall across the entire wing during climb. However, they don't actually work in a game unless you have code that simulates that behavior.
By preventing stall...
Okay, let's actually try the... Like, this kind of works. I wonder if I can... Let's try it. Oh, wait, one of these things... oh, yeah, they're totally working.
Listen to the comments. They say we need to bring out the Branson pickle.
We need to bring out the Branson pickle? I agree. Look, there we go now. Excellent. Okay. So here's the thing, this can actually get into space, so we should probably take this to space, right?
Let's take it to space! Space food truck! It's
actually,
normal food.
Now I think about it, it says thrust to weight ratio is 0.95, but once I get it higher, and we get into lower pressure atmosphere, the thrust to weight ratio should become more consistent with something that we can use, right? Let's just maintain this attitude and see if we can pick up the altitude that we need. Surface thrust to weight ratio is 0.98. 0.9. Oh man, it is struggling to get the speed we need. 0.99. This thing should almost be able to go vertically. This thing must have so much drag if it can't manage more than... This is basically, its terminal velocity is 100 meters per second. But now it's accelerating. Now it's accelerating and thrust to weight ratio is over 1g. It is clearly fusion powered ketchup, right? It's the latest in ketchup technology. There we go. Now we should be able to get a little more thrust here. Look at us! Heading skywards.
Always carry extra tomato.
Yes, they do. Look at it. You know what? Here's what would be really cool is if we had a bunch of seats here, we could actually be serving Kerbals while flying through the air.
That is pretty awesome.
I think that would be amazing.
I wonder what they
Of course, this is all a reference to the magnificent indie space food truck game, which is actually like a cooperative card game that you can play with friends or you can play on your own if you're a person that doesn't have any friends, like me. I only have children. I have to force you to play games. I bought you, you know, you got those fun games, like, what games did we get for Christmas? Pandemic Legacy, which was actually on my wish list, but somehow ended up being given to Orion. We should maybe cut down the volume of those engines, they're kind of getting a little annoying. What mods are this? What do you mean? It's the ketchup, the burger mod. The ketchup is still called liquid fuel because it has a real kick to it. Uh-oh.
I forgot what I got. I got my dad's Asian rivals.
Let's try that. I'm having some trouble maintaining lift at this point in time.
It reminds me of a blimp. A little bit.
It really has all sorts of issues. Maybe if I put this all the way forwards, we could actually continue to gain some vertical speed.
Pretty awesome.
No, we're slowing down now. I gotta somehow get through the sound barrier here while still gaining altitude. Oh, the thrust to mass ratio is actually going down because everything's not lined up, but being able to point the nose up actually is quite important here. Tomato ketchup does have plenty of sugar in it. I'm not sure you could burn it. I'm not sure what it would take to burn it. You could probably...
It is super spicy.
Yes. Come on, vertical. What is my vertical speed actually? Bring out a neck jab. Vertical surface info is what I need to see here. I want to see if I'm actually improving. Yeah, vertical speed is slowly improving, which means at this point, I think I am.
Hey, Dad.
What?
Someone said I just saw that a rover discovered a spoon on Mars.
Yeah, I think that may not actually be a real spoon.
Whatever.
What?
We call it a spoon.
Look, I'm up to 7,000 feet and still getting higher. As long as my vertical speed is rising, I shouldn't have a problem. And my horizontal speed is rising, and soon we shall have the control authority to actually pitch the nose further up.
Voyager says, to be fair though, this level of ridiculousness is entirely Kerbal.
They added some rocket fuel. You know what? There's lots of... You know what? I regularly drink things that contain rocket fuel. It's called alcohol. Just remember, the original rockets that von Braun flew used ethyl alcohol. Okay, so surface speed and my vertical speed are slowly rising as we rise out of... This is taking longer to get into space than almost anything I've ever built before. Oh, man. Okay, I'm just wondering how best to do this. If I should bring the vertical, like try to bring these in and get more pitch authority or something else. I'm really not sure how to get it pointing. If I could get it to point straight up, it would in fact go to space at this point. But the problem is that it's not wanting to pitch up far enough. The pitch angle is 6.7 degrees. Oh, it's actually rising. So if I can keep that up, then I can keep the vertical speed rising. Like, how about I do that, right? As I try to vertical speed is still rising, so I'm bringing these in.
This is what I got.
We're about to go supersonic.
I want to see forecast.
Yeah, Pandemic Legacy. So, Legacy is one of the finest board games you will ever play. However, it is one of these things that offends board game players, largely down to the fact that you pretty much destroy the game as you play it. You can play it only a certain limited number of times.
We'll play as long as you want.
Technically, you can play stock game, but the Legacy game you can play through once.
Will you buy it again?
You could buy it again. There may be a season 2, who knows?
Oh my god, season 2, that sounds awesome!
Yes.
Everything's
I can lower the game. Yes, I'm sorry. This is just the sound of everything going. We're just going to lower the game volume. Let's try and get the nose higher. Now we're starting to feel some real pitch authority as the atmosphere is getting thinner. Look at this.
Wow.
Really starting to work. Oh, this way. Vertical speed is now we're leaving the atmosphere. We are starting to get some real control. We can now get up to space. Notice, this is the reason, of course, why I added all of these things, so I knew they would be necessary for flying something this terrible. Yeah, sorry about those sound effects. They're just naturally what happens when...
I want someone to retweet.
You want someone to retweet?
Yes.
Retweet what?
About this.
Yeah, I don't think you understand how this works.
I want them to retweet it in 2080.
Okay, now we're at this attitude. Our vertical speed is actually dropping, so I actually need to continue pulling back here. Because if our vertical speed does not continue to rise, what will happen is we will begin to lack the control authority to keep the nose up. I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to get to space. Eventually. It just could use more thrust. Way more thrust could be used.
I wonder if you did the space food truck already.
What?
Have you done the space food truck?
What do you mean, have I done the space food truck already?
Yes. I mean, like, have you done it before in a video?
I've played space food truck in a video before. Yeah, I
You
love.
have made a space food truck?
No, I've never made a space food truck though.
I thought you did one time. You made a
Vertical
food
speed
truck.
is now rising continuously. I am now in an attitude where where we are essentially getting free of the atmosphere and the thrust is sufficient to continue heading into space. And now I just need to watch my apoapsis, which is getting high enough. So I think if I just... No, wait a second. I have 1 minute to apoapse. And in 1 minute I will get 600 meters per second. So I'm just going to now point this direction. And we shall accelerate into orbit. No, this would normally burn through all this fuel far too quickly. I am cheating by giving it infinite fuel. That's really what I'm doing. That's that's really all I'm doing. I had to turn on infinite fuel because this thing just didn't have the thrust to mass ratio required when using ketchup as a fuel. We have infinite ketchup. It is like the school buffet. Right? It's the McDonald's buffet option. It's like, well, I can only afford your cheapest thing, but I shall have 300 packets of ketchup to give myself enough calories to make it a valid meal. Infinite mayo, infinite mustard, infinite ketchup. It is all
Oh wait,
there.
Dad, look,
What?
there's a picture of the space food truck.
Yes, I know, I brought that up so I could take a look at it.
Ah.
Technically, their space food truck engine has only one thruster, and mine has more. So this is not really a technically correct space food truck, but it is our space food truck.
No,
There are
I
many
was
space food trucks, but this is my own.
You got it into space.
Yes. We have it. Yes, we're having a full a ketchup scoop installed here. Okay, I'm going to cut the thrust because we're going to cruise up into orbit. This is beautiful, isn't it? Oh, we're falling back. Throttle up, throttle up. We've got to raise the nose so we balance out our vertical speed and everything. I went too far. Has science gone too far? Yes, it has.
Yes, this is the best. I mean, like, it's so efficient, so cheap, right?
It's also cheating.
Wait, it's not cheap. How much is it?
I don't know, but it looks awesome. We're just going to take it to orbit and try landing it. No, we need thrust. We don't want to land at night because nobody goes to food trucks at night. A food truck is a kind of daytime thing.
Yeah, I mean, like, afternoon is daytime.
I kind of want to see, I think I just want to try landing it first.
In 2080, I'm pretty sure we're going to have food
I want to see
trucks.
if it'll survive re-entry.
Starbucks food trucks.
Orbital speed periapsis is still too low. So, if they deal with the food situation, yes, it is indeed possible to get somewhere.
We got it into space! Yay! I'm so glad that happened.
Really?
Yes! We got a food truck! A space
Okay,
food
we'll take the
truck.
food truck to the moon. How about we take it to Minmus, because Minmus has dessert.
Yes, Minmus.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna go there.
Time lapse!
Oh, actually, we're in almost the right place to start thrusting. So, I'm just gonna start thrusting. Let's do it. Start firing the engines. We're headed to... there. This could take some time. But the nice thing is the automatic control systems now give us complete control. Yeah, surface thrust to weight ratio is 1.13. I was amazed that I got into space with that, I have to say.
Me too!
That was pretty close to the limit of what you could get into space. Actually, there is a challenge, a Kerbal challenge, to see what the lowest thrust to weight ratio you can use to get to orbit is in Kerbal Space Program. Because it is possible to get into orbit with a TWR of less than
How would
1.
build a big box?
Not building a big box here, no.
Yeah, but like that would have lots of, I don't know, but they might not go to space.
They might not go to space, but they will go to space today and they will serve delicious food.
Yes.
Because this is what the space food truck Kerbals do. Ah, lovely.
To infinity and
To
beyond.
infinity and beyond.
We're in time lapse. Are we?
No, it's just that when you get up to that altitude, the changes happen very quickly.
Ah.
Okay, so the next thing I need to do is create a maneuver node here, and then bring it down to where Minmus might... Oh, you see that we actually got an encounter there. There we go, look. I'm getting a slight encounter. We just need to adjust our timing a bit. So I'm going to bring this back down, and then bring this back in. Oh! Bring this over this way. There we go. Got myself an encounter. Okay, so we need to set on the maneuver node and we're going to go places.
We're going to infinity and
The Happy Meal space station is not sponsored by McDonald's. No, because this is an independent food truck. Ah, you know what I realized is I think I may have messed up my burn. But whatever, we'll get to the thing. 22 minutes to my correction burn. Look at us go. I think this looks marvelous. Look at that, heading off into infinity to serve new customers. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go. For all...
we
Oh,
serve the coldest beer in the universe.
who does?
This food truck.
I see. Yes, I guess that...
It's colder than any planet.
If it was colder than any planet, it would not be liquid.
It is liquid. It's the coldest liquid you'll ever
It's the coldest liquid that you want to be careful because you can make alcohol so cold that it will actually freeze the inside of your throat and give you frostbite and kill you.
Oh.
You don't want that to happen.
Well, we have something below that.
Okay.
We have Bud Light.
We have Bud Light. That is even more horrible than having your throat hit by frostbite.
Really?
Yes.
It tastes like nothing.
Yeah, it's
It tastes like frostbite in your throat.
Just trust me on this, right? Orion, you are not of beer drinking age. You do not know anything about Bud Light.
Bud Light is the most advertised beer I've ever seen.
Yeah, and apparently it's not the worst of the mediocre American beers. There was somebody did do a taste test recently, and it actually came out. It ranked pretty well, I have to say. All the same, not drinking it.
You've drunk it before.
Only when I was desperate.
Well, yeah, at a hotel, right?
I don't know. I can't remember where it was. It was probably at some friend's house or something. Oh, there we go. No.
Okay, then why don't you try making beer?
What?
You go try making beer.
I might make some beer. Do you want to make some beer?
How do you make it?
You basically put a lot of sugar and mixtures together, and then you add yeast, and then bang, you get some beer.
Is there any mods in Kerbal Space where there is like an asteroid?
Yeah, there's asteroids in stock Kerbal Space Program.
I know, but I mean like an asteroid thing.
Yes, there are asteroids in near planets. Or hitting a planet. Yeah, you can make asteroids hit a planet. It's just science. Okay, look, we're actually pretty, hold on.
Minmus.
We're going this way, so we might actually come around nicely. And I think we might get around in time to hit that side of the plane. The Minmus is rotating. I think I'm going to try and land this vertically. Let's fly around here. Warp here. I would actually like to do a beer making stream, but it's just I'm terrible in terms of time. Oh crap! I should have Wait, did I F5? Wait a second, check. I totally missed it. I thought I was going that way, so now I've completely messed up.
You straight into it. Don't
No.
even care about landing.
No, I'm just gonna go back the way I came, since I have infinite fuel.
I'm doing false advertising, and all you do is sell Bud Light.
Orion, please stop offending everyone. Do not talk about that. I'm trying to land on its wheels. I'm just gonna do a reverse here. Okay, so almost there. We do get some thrust vectoring control from these engines apparently. But what I need to do, okay, is now deflect my trajectory this way. So I completely overflew the parking area. But that's fine. Not quite perfect just yet. And then this way.
If you don't land on Minmus, try doing the other challenge you talked about.
Which challenge?
The Fred's to wait right here, I think.
The thrust. No, we're gonna do that. Well, just remember that you know, the German style beer is really what Budweiser is based on. You got to remember, rather than British style beer that the microbrews love. I'm just rotating my thing again. Ugh. I'm just trying to get myself back. So I'm going to clear these mountains. There we go. That's good. That is excellent. Okay. Sorry about all that. That was rather unfortunate that I made that terrible mistake. We should put down the landing gear. Oh, look at... Isn't that beautiful? Doesn't that look stunning? We should also... Can we put the lights on? There's no lights in that one. Damn it. That's such a shame.
I know, a light up spaceship, like with tons of lights. Just lights all over.
Yeah, that would be like from Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Whatever. It's, like, maybe like, an invisible spaceship.
I'm getting very worried. This does show that I'm safe, though.
Don't worry, it's fine.
I'm getting kind of worried that this does...
No, just keep going, just keep going. You'll be fine. You'll be so fine that you just fall asleep when you're
No. I'm just really close to the surface here. It looked like I might hit it, but I think I will successfully fly over these mountaintops. I hope. It is almost here. Oh, there. You know what? Now we've got to slow down again. Throttle down. Because we need to make this happen. So that's clearly where the best parking spot is on Minmus. That's the place where everybody hangs out. The cool spot where we can sell our, you know, strange alien food from our alien food truck thing.
Okay, this is Minmus?
This is Minmus. This is nice because it has a perfectly flat region that we can actually land on.
Yes.
Okay, so we're now over the food, what do you call it? Off the grid festival. We now need to slow ourselves down.
Yeah, food festival.
I'm gonna do this here, right? We're gonna cancel out all horizontal velocity.
Okay, I'll start making the posters and the commercials.
So I'm gonna get my horizontal speed essentially down to 0. That's my plan here.
Oh, just to show me how good it is.
There, 1 meter per second lateral. Okay, now the next thing we need to do is bring these down. We've got the reaction control thrusters on. Okay, now... Oh, we need to turn these off. Shut down engine. Shut down engine. Now we should be able to just hover on these things. And this is actually, now I think about it, control from here. Oh yes! Brilliant! This thing is totally set up.
Mint and ketchup. What's that? And
What?
Rover Bover says mint and ketchup.
Wait, what do you mean?
Well, what would be mint and ketchup?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, we have mint jelly.
20 meters per second straight down, Orion.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't have guns on the flight deck while I'm landing.
That's okay. This is just the explosive barrel. Ooh,
Get it?
So,
This is beautiful.
we are going to sell it on...
So what we have to do is cancel out the velocity just above the surface, right?
The prices are going to be like the movies. But there's just more variety in the movies.
Isn't this brilliant? Okay, so now what I need to do is cancel out the speed and then stow the thrusters, stow these, and then gently drop on to this. Oh, actually, apparently these thrusters here are enough to cancel my vertical speed. Oops. Yes, and now we're open for business.
Open for business? Why didn't you open the doors then?
We don't have doors to open. Look, it's just supposed to look like a space food
Now you
truck.
have to dispose dispose of all your burger grease?
I don't know how we would do that.
Right there. Just dispose of it. Explode it.
I'm not sure that's going to
Yay!
happen.
Now celebrate. Celebrate and eat all the food.
I should have probably come along with some extra crew, right? There we go.
I win.
There is only a problem that clearly this is one that's designed to serve giants.
We're going
Like,
to
'cause
celebrate and do roulette, Russian roulette.
We're not doing that.
You win.
Okay, now we need to put out some advertising.
Yes, $2 bills. We only accept $2 bills. Not 1, not 5, not 10, not 20, not 50, not 100. Just $2 bills.
Burgers here. Space food truck. Okay. Woohoo!
Yay!
I think that's as far as I have to go because we have to do family stuff. It is vacation. We've got a lot of stuff going on. So thanks for watching. I know it was a very short episode, but it's always appreciated to have you guys here. Well, I'm Scott Manley. Fly safe.